Hello guys, welcome to next video of this playlist Python for Beginners. In this playlist, currently we are exploring data science basics. So let's continue the journey of exploration. For that, let's move to our destination folder. So this is our destination folder and here is a sample data file present that we have used in last video. Now let's open this folder in CMD so that we can open Jupyter notebook here. So I will simply type Jupyter notebook. So the folder will get open in Jupyter notebook. Now let's create a new notebook here. So I will simply click here and choose Python 3. In this video, I am planning to teach you Matplotlib library, which is used to represent data in graphical format using bar graphs, pie charts and so on. So let's keep the name same as Matplotlib. In the first cell, we will simply import a Pandas package. After that, in next line, we will simply import the dataset that we usually do. So I'm simply like df is equal to read underscore Excel because the dataset is an Excel file, and simply press the tab button to see the options. After that, read Excel is not defined, so we have to write here pd.readExcel, and the cell has successfully run. Now let's check the data by typing df.head. So this is the data of first 5 rows, as you can see. Now the name of the method is info. So df.info. Let's run this cell and see what output does it gives. So as you can see, the output is pandas.core.dataframe. So means it is a data frame class. After that, the column names are name, age, city, gender, occupation, which is correct. After that, not null. So as you can see, there is no null data type present here. And also the name column is of string data type or object. Age is in number, so it is int 64, and remaining 3 are string data type only. So this is the valuable information that this info method gives us. After that, if you want to see the entire dataset, what will be the command? During my college days, I was asked a question related to this method, but at that time I didn't know that method. The question was that how can you display entire dataset in Jupyter notebook? Means if I write a df.head and let's say 10, it will simply display me 10 entries, but I don't know the size of dataset. Then how can I display that information? The name of that method is to_string, which will simply convert the entire data to string and simply show the output. So when I run this cell, the output will be this. So as you can see, this is the entire output, which is not understandable to our eyes. So use print here so that it will be printed in proper format. Yes, so this is the entire data. And remember, this to_string method is used to display entire data in Jupyter notebook. So even if the data is of 1000 rows, 1000 row, no matter, it will display entire data available in your dataset. So moving ahead, our main target was to explore Matplotlib. So Matplotlib is a Python library which is used to represent textual data in graphical format. So before using this library, we have to install it. So to install the library, we have to simply write !" pip install library name. So library name is Matplotlib. So it's running, and for me the requirement is already satisfied because I have already installed it. But for you, it will be get installed. So I will simply import this library as input Matplotlib as a PNT, which is given the nickname of that library. So let's run, and as you can see, the Matplotlib module not found, so the spelling is incorrect. Now that I have written correct spelling. So let us assume that we want to display this age data in graphical format. So how we can do that? So for that, you have to write a 5-step. So for that, you have to remember the 5 lines, which are very easy to remember. First line is what we have to draw. So let's say we will be drawing a histogram. So for that, I will simply write PLT, which is nickname of Matplotlib, .hist, which is a short form of histogram, and just pass the column name. So the dataset is available in df variable. So I will simply write df of name of that column. So name of the column is age and beans. Beans means the how many columns you want. So let's say I want 15 columns or 15 bars. The next step is giving the x-axis name and y-axis name. So simply write plot x label, which means the x label, and just pass the name of the label. Let's say age, plt dot y label, which is the next label, and the name, let's say frequency. You can give any name of your choice. And one more, which is the last name, which we have to give the title to this entire figure or diagram. So simply type plot dot title, and you can also skip this line and simply type so I hope spelling is correct. And after that we have to simply type one important command, which is plt.show, which will simply show the data in graphical format. And once I run the cell, let's see the output. So we are getting the error low module named Matplotlib as hist. Because Matplotlib is the main library, we have to import another subclass of it, or let's say another method, which is pyplot. This matplotlib.pyplot contains all graphical representations such as bar graph, pie charts, histogram, and so on. So let's run this cell once again. So it is run successfully, as you can see. Now let's run this cell once again. And finally, the data in graphical format is in front of us, which is in histogram format. So this is a one way of representing the data. Now let's say we want to represent occupation data in graphical format, in let's say in bar graph. So firstly we have to count the number of values available in this occupation column. So the common values are teacher, doctor, lawyer, engineer, doctor, teacher. So they are repetitive values. So let's count that value. So to count that value, we have to simply write df of column name, which is occupation. I hope the spelling is correct. I will just copy paste it so that I will not get any error. And after that I will simply type dot value underscore counts. So it will simply print the values. So doctor in the column occupation is printed 10 times or available 10 times, artist is available 8 times, teacher is available 7 times, and so on. So let's store this data. So let's say the data name will be OC as a short form. So the data is stored in this OC variable, remember that. After that, let's plot a bar graph. So to plot a bar graph, we have to simply type OC, which is a variable name dot plot, and let's say keep kind as bar. So kind is another attribute or argument. Let's say we give you a bar. So the bar graph will be printed. After that, simply just copy paste these lines, which is simple. So plotted age will be replaced by occupation. Then y label, let's say count. After that, this title of that bar graph. So age data. So let's say OCCU occupation data, and simply plt.show. Now let's run this cell. So the answer or output is in front of you, which is really, really beautiful. So according to the output, the doctor was 10 times, this was 8 times, 7, and as you can see the comparison or the textual data is represented in graphical format. Now let's try another last graphical representation of this video, which is pie chart. So to draw a pie chart, let's use another data. So the data will be, according to me, let's keep this gender, because this data has only 2 options, male and female. So let's check the value count. So I will simply type df of gender dot value underscore counts. This will simply give me count. So the ratio is 50-50, as you can see, because 25 males and 25 females are present. Now let's store this data. Let's say gender underscore count, and I will simply just copy paste this cell and directly paste it here. And let's copy this and replace the name and just write here pie. So pie chart will be printed in output. And occupation will be replaced by gender. So let's run the cell. According to me, it should give an error. As you can see, gender count is not defined, because we have to simply run it once again. And the output is in front of you. So X label is gender, which is this. Y label is count, which is this, and title is occupation data in graphical format. So it's actually gender data. And we can also just comment this line because this count is not needed for us. Let's rerun the cell once again. So as you can see, the count was 25, 25. So 25 females and 25 male data is present in the dataset, and that we have represented in pie chart format. So in this video, we explored how we can create histogram, bar graph and pie chart, and along with two most important method, which is info method and another was toString method, which is this method. So that's all for today's video. If you like this video, then don't forget to share it to the family and friends. Also, if you face any queries or face any errors while running the code, you can simply message me on Instagram or comment section below. And source code of today's video is available in video description. Here comes the end of this video. Thanks for watching this video.